you so much for clicking on yet another video. So welcome to a budget video for December 2021, the last budget video for the year. Can you imagine? We're actually in December. So anyways, let's just get into it. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the budgeting for this month and also the 2022 saving challenges, but there is going to be a video on Instagram and TikTok dedicated to just the saving challenges, but I am going to highlight a little bit of what to expect from the challenges and how much is it and things like that. So what I have done so far is I've actually paid everything. So my budget video is late. I'm sorry, I haven't had time to do anything, to be honest with you. I've been so busy. So I wrote down the layout for the budget for you just so you can see, but I'm going to then do the actual budgeting with you together. So what we're going to start with is writing down all the expenses and also breaking them down. So if you have your budget book, grab your BFF budget journal. If you don't have the journal yet and still waiting for the restock, let me update you. We will be restocking the budget journals very soon. I think the 10th or the 11th of December. So that's just in 9-10 days. So please budget for it because it is limited stock. We did order only 100 books, and if we sell out, we will be ordering the next batch around end of January, because with the Christmas and holiday season, it gets very busy, and I want everyone to have their book before Christmas. If you're buying it for a gift for someone, or you want to start your budgeting for the new year, make sure you get your hands on the book as soon as we launch it. You will be updated though. Okay, now before we get into it, so we start with an affirmation. Affirmation is just basically faith. It's a fancy way of saying having faith. So speak things into existence, speak things like they're already yours. So this affirmation is going to be, I'm just going to say, I am grateful. I am grateful to have enough money to make my family happy this Christmas. And I put a smiley face. It's just a positive, thing to write down. It's something beautiful. You can write, I am thankful that I've paid off my debt, or anything, you want to see happen, but you're going to already thank God or thank the universe, whatever you believe in, that it's already happening and you just haven't grabbed it yet, but it's going to happen. For me, I like these affirmations every month just because they keep me positive before I start my budget. So I thought I should share that as well with you. Okay, now let's get into it. So I got paid here on Thursday. It was Black Friday, so yeah, I just wrote that down. I didn't do much shopping for Black Friday, just for other reasons, because I was sorting out the journals and things like that. So I don't want to be reckless with money and things and my savings. And then these are all just the expenses that you already know that we're going to get into it. So I'm going to zoom you in. I'm not sure if you can see. Okay, I don't know if I've zoomed too much. Okay, so let's start here. So how much income are we expecting? So me and KB, so the income that I always write at the end of every, when I write the total, it's actually me and KB combined, how much we put together, and that's how much combined. So this month we're budgeting 15,500, and then there's going to be 4,000 Rand and also 1,000 Rand. So this is salary. 4,000 Rand is Christmas saving. So I've been saving it throughout the year, and then the other 1,000 Rand is from my 10 Rand challenge. The reason why I'm writing it here is so you can see the difference. Right, so in total we have, 20,500 that we're budgeting this month. So what's nice about this is that I've got that much to budget for, but only 5,000 rand that okay, sorry, let me start again. So I've got 20,500 rand that I'm budgeting for the whole month, but only 50,500 is from salary, and the rest is from the saving that we've been doing throughout the year. This is why this is important. This is why starting your challenges for the new year will help you, so that at the end of the year, you will be budgeting like this. You're not going to be buying Christmas gifts, Christmas food, anything with the festive with your income, because the bills that are, your recurring bills, your monthly bills are not going anywhere in December. And you don't want to come January, now you need petrol to go back to work, or you need food for the month before you get paid end of the month, or whatever the case is, and you are broke because you didn't make good choices in Christmas. But the only way to make good choices, the only way to get your bonus, if you don't get a bonus at work, is for you to save each and every month up until Christmas. So when Christmas comes, or Black Friday, or whatever you want to splurge on, you have enough for that on the side already put away, and we call that sinking funds, which I'm still going to explain because it is all here as well. So I do this, guys, I do this. So this is just a folder that I bought at Walton's, and it has everything that I'm going to be using next year. So it's got just the calendar. We'll write down any important dates, birthdays, anything that you want to save for, and then it's got your Christmas saving challenge here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trees, because it takes 11 months to save for Christmas. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and then you spend the money in December. So that's what's going to happen. So every single time you save 150 rand, you're going to color in your tree. If you want to save more than 150 rand, absolutely go for it. You go, girl. But don't go less than 150 rand. Okay, and then we've also got the 10k challenge. So if you want to save 10,000 rand, this one is a try it with a buddy, because I do it with my fiance. You can do it with your mom, you can do it with your best friend, friends. I don't know if you trust your friends, but it has to be someone that you trust. You can do it with your sister or anyone, where each of you put 450 rands away every single month. So if you put away 450 rand, and then your fiance or your husband or your boyfriend or whoever puts away a 450 rand, you're going to color in 2 coins. So there is 24 coins here, enough for 12 months for 2 people. And at the end of this, it will be 10,000 rand. Actually, it will be more than that, but I'm just going to say 10k. And then here, I wrote here, what will you and your buddy spend that 10k on? So for example, KB and I want to go to Cape Town, so it will be funding for that. There might be more money that we need, but at least we've got a starter. Or if you want to buy yourself a laptop, or I don't know, whatever it is, but you can save 10k in a year, and it's easier when you do it with a friend or a partner. Okay, and then obviously the 10 rand challenge. We all do the 10 rand challenges. If you don't, what are you waiting for? Get yourself an envelope. I will leave the link on the bio. So basically what it looks like, if you don't know what a 10 rand challenge is, I actually just filled up this envelope today. So this is my 10 rand envelope, and it is full. So each time I come across a 10 rand, I will color in a space, and I color in another space, So if I have, for example, 30 rand, so if I have 3 10 rands that came back from, the supermarket, or we ate out, or we bought something at the gas station, or whatever happens, and they gave me back 3 10 rands, I will color in 3 spaces up until I fill it up. When you fill it up, you should have 200 rands in your envelope. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now I didn't go and just change these, take 100 rand and change these 10 rands so I can put in the envelope. No, I gradually put this money away each and every single month, and then I end up with 200 rands extra, which I could have spent on what, donuts or something else. Like, you can't even buy bread with 10 rand. You can't even buy anything valuable. It's all just like biscuits and things that you don't need, that you usually spend your 10 rand on. So if you put it away, now you are 200 rand rich. So here we've got 3, 6, 9, 12 envelopes. So this is every single month, so it's 12 months in a year, 12 envelopes. If you fill up an envelope for each month, you will end up with 2,400 rand by the end of the year. And then here I wrote down, right down below, what will you spend your 2,400 rand on. The reason why I do this is so that you can give your savings a name, so that because we're not just doing this for fun. It is a fun way of saving, but it's not like just for fun. Okay, now what? Now I'll save the 200 rand and then what? See, for me, as you can see, it's coming in handy. Now I've saved like close to 4,000 rand on my 10 rand challenges, and then I deposit that money because I don't want to sit with like a lot of money here. So I deposit that money into my Time Bank account. Right. So you're going to give it a name. So give your 2,400 rand a name. So it could be Christmas. It could be a new phone. It could be to pay off any credit card debt. It could be whatever it is, but give it a name. For me, it will be Christmas shopping for Skylar's clothes. She needs new clothes. She's growing. You know, obviously she's a baby. She grows quicker than adults. Adults can still wear what they wore 3 years ago, but babies grow out of things quick. So for me, this Christmas, I'll be buying a lot of clothes for Skylar for the new year. Same thing for the 20 rand challenge. You're going to put away 20 rand. You know, I do the 20 rand challenge as well. It is pretty new to me. I only started it like I think 2 months ago. So I haven't filled up all my envelopes, but it's fine. I'm going to start up fresh for the new year because I'm going to use the 20 rand challenge money that I've saved for this Christmas as well. For like petrol and stuff like that, just to add on, because petrol went up and it's just been a hot mess budgeting for petrol. But anyways, that's a story for another day. So every time you fill up your 20 rand envelope, it has 15 spaces. That means it is 300 rand in total. So 300 rand times 12 months, it is 3,300 rand. So give that a name as well. So it could be clothes shopping for you. If you're working in an office like me, you want to look nice and fancy, but you don't have money to spend on, you know, H&M every single month buying these new clothes. So how about you save, you know, the whole year, and then the following year you come back with a bang, like, whoa, look at Norma, look at her shoes, look at that. But you know that you didn't spend your salary, you saved for it, which is nice. Or you can put this together and join it, which I know some people will do. Put it together, and then you're going to have 5,700 rand in savings. And that's why I did a video. Do you want to save 10,000 in a year? Because if I had to put this together, it's 5,700 rand in saving, and then plus the 150 rand that you'll be putting away for Christmas. That's already 10k besides that. All right. And then we've got here the sinking funds, which I'm still going to explain on another video because I don't want this video to be too long. I haven't even done my budgeting with you guys. And also the tracker, I'm going to show you how to use it as well. And also your monthly savings, just to keep track of how much you've saved in January. How much have you put down on the 10 rand envelope? Did you fill it up? So that means you've just got 200 rand. So you're going to go 200 rand. And then 20 rand challenge, Christmas, and the 10k challenge. We're going to do this together. I will record a video every single month, updating you with my savings and motivating you guys and encouraging you, and you guys encouraging me as well. And this is just also a tracker for your Christmas savings. I use this. I love it. It's nice to see. You write your goal here. So this year my goal was 6,000 rand. I am on 5,000 rand currently, but I don't think I'll get to 6,000 rand on just the Christmas savings. But in total, I do have more than that. But for the Christmas, I'll probably get to 5,300 rand, just because I had to do some changes since the business kind of blew up, and I had to change my savings up to get more journals for you guys. Okay, right. Whew. Okay, that's done. Let's get into budgeting. So what we start with here is the bills or the due date. It's up to you. I like starting with the bills. Can you see? Let me zoom in. Yep. Okay, so rent is the first thing. Rent is a priority, number 1, and then car, insurance, and then we've got Netflix, and then we've got Christmas savings, and then we've got food, and then we've got petrol, Shopify, and car tracker, and then we've got Vodacom and Wi-Fi, and then we've got nappies or toiletries, my mum, and eating out. So as you can see, I also plan eating out. So how much are we going to save? How much is each bill or expense? You're going to write it down here on amount. What I like doing here on due date, I like putting, so everything here at the top here, 25th, is everything that's going to be paid on the 25th up until here. And then obviously petrol is weekly. And then we've got Shopify, which is on the 30th. And then after that, everything else is on the 1st of each month. Okay, so that's basically how I do it. You can write each and every date if you want to, absolutely fine. Now amount, rent, it is 6,700 this month. Car, I budgeted 2.2. I ended up paying 2,150, but it's nice to over budget just because you never know, because it fluctuates, like not too big. It's usually around 2,150 to like 2,170, whatever. So I'll go 2.2 just in case it gets to 2.2, which it's never happened, but I always over budget. Netflix is 100 Rand. Christmas, we put 300 Rand into Christmas. Food, 800 Rand. Petrol, budgeting 1,600 Rand, just because I won't be working the whole month since we're going to have that Christmas break. So I know petrol, I won't be using that much, but you never know now with the whole petrol going up. Shopify, 5,500. Oh my gosh, 5,000. Woo. Shopify, I budgeted 550 Rand, which it took more than that, but we're going to get into that shortly. Car tracker, 190. Vodacom is 400 Rand. Wi-Fi, 200 Rand. Nappies, 200 Rand is in the budget. Skylar's nappies are actually 120 Rand, but like sometimes I buy wipes or her soap or a lotion or whatever. Mom, 500 Rand, so the DSTV, and eating out, we're budgeting 400 Rand for this month. Okay. Now, now total expenses. So here, priorities, you can write which one is priority 1, priority 2. I already know, but if you want to check, you can. So what we're going to start with obviously is rent, so 6,000. Let me put it down. Okay, so 6,700 plus 2,200 plus 1,170 plus 100 plus 300 plus 800 plus 1,600 plus 550 plus 190 plus 400 plus 200 plus 200 plus 500 and 400. So 15,310 is total. 310 is total. Now it says remaining. So what I'm going to do is take that 15,000 and then plus the Christmas spending. So I'm going to write it down here. Xmas spending. So we budgeted 5,000 rand. Okay, so 15,310 plus 5,000, which equals to 20,310. So it's right here, 20,310. So remaining, so basically it will be 290, I think. No, 190. So remaining is 190 because I go 20,500 minus 20,310. Okay, hope that makes sense. Now we're going to actually break it down. Just so you know how much you need to leave in your card for your deductions, how much you need to withdraw for your cash payment, and how much debt have you paid, how much savings have you saved. Okay, so I'm going to fill this in, and then after that we are going to then discuss going further. Okay, so what I do is I usually turn back here and I'll look. Let's write with the blue pen. I like blue pens. If you know me, you know I like blue pens. Okay, so rent. We budgeted 6,700, which yes, I actually ended up paying 6,700. And then for the car, we budgeted 2,200, and I ended up paying 2,150, which means now I'm left with 50 rands. Insurance. We budgeted 1,170, which was 1,169, which is basically the same thing. And then we've got Netflix. So these are all card payments, eh? Budgeted 100 rand. So they all just deduct themselves. Rent I actually transfer, but everything else is a debit order. And yeah, Netflix was 99 rand. Same thing as 100 rand. Food is not here. Petrol, I usually swipe by card because sometimes I get those e-bucks with F&B. What we budgeted, 1,600 rand. I'll have to let you know at the end of the month how much I spent there. Shopify is by card. So there we budgeted 5,000. Why do I keep saying 5,000? 550 rands. And they actually deducted 610. I didn't know that it depends on how many sales you make. So now I know. So I'm going to have more of a accurate budget probably next month because I know where to check now, where to look for my bill and stuff on Shopify. Card tracker, 190, and they deducted 189. Vodacom. I actually shouldn't be writing this one here because it is debt. I'm not gonna put this here because I'm paying off my iPhone. Well, basically work is paying it off for me because, yeah. So this is gonna be Wi-Fi, which is 200 rand. And yeah, I paid 200 rand. Okay. So that's it with my card payments. So now what you do is you add all of this, you write down the total, and then you know how much you need to have in your debit card, that because you don't want any debit order to bounce, because if a debit order bounces you will be penalized. So for example, if you're at F&B and your debit order bounces, they end up charging you like an extra 100 rand or something like that. So debt-free journey. Sorry, I shouldn't have put my car as well here. Goodness me. Sorry, I'm all over the place. It's because it comes off my card, but it's actually debt. So I'm just going to write car and Vodacom, which is my iPhone. Okay, so the amount paid is 2,150 and then 400 rand. Okay, that's how much you paid on debt. If you want to calculate how much you have remaining to pay off your car, you can. I know how much is it, but I do calculate my debt over here at the back. All right, so cash payments. So what are you going to be spending cash on? So for me, it is always food. So for food, we actually budgeted 800 Rand. We've actually used 600 Rand. And yeah, we left with, I think, 200 Rand. Yeah, we left with 200 Rand on food. But it's Christmas this month, so you know there's more. We've got food stamps that we buy throughout the year, by the way. That's something else that I also need to cover on the next video. I don't want this video to be all over the place and too long. There's food stamps that we buy at Checkers. We buy in January, February, March, throughout the year, and then at the end of the year for Christmas we just use those food stamps to buy groceries and have an amazing Christmas meal. So that's why it's not added there. Also, cash is nappies or toiletries, and we budgeted 200 Rand. We've got enough toiletries, to be honest. We just need to top up Skylar's nappies. Mom, 500 Rand, and then eating out, 400 Rand. Yesterday we bought Wacky Wednesday from Steers. We used our eating out money. Okay, so savings, any savings planned? So obviously it is just Christmas that we added onto our Christmas savings to complete the actual Christmas savings. Oh gosh, I should have put Christmas over here. So obviously I planned 300 Rand and I did put away 300 Rand. And that's all for now for the budgeting. So over here at the back, what I'm going to do is, excuse me, I'm going to write like Christmas presents, or you can write spending. So I'm not a drinker, like I don't drink, you know, alcohol and stuff like that. So if you are a drinker, write it down here. And this is not to like say anything is bad or anything. I'm just saying, like, you want to have a budget for it, because I know that with drinking, like KB drinks, and sometimes it can go a bit over, you know, spends too much. Because it's Christmas, it's a festive, there's going to be family, people have time off, it's going to be nice to hang out and have your drinks and chill. Budget for it, plan for it, don't go overboard. So for us, I know that so there is me, there is KB, Skylar, and my mom. These are the only presents I am going to get. So for KB, I'm going to spend around 1,200, and because he wants like a jacket and things like that. And Skylar, he needs like a tablet or something. So I'm going to spend probably close to 1,800 to 2,000 on Skylar. And then my mom wants a perfume, so I'm going to say 800 Rand. I'm just assuming. So if I add all of this, it's 2,000 plus 800, that's 2.8. And then plus 1,200, that is 3.8, 4,000. And then I'll be left with around 1,000. I want to get myself a new Bible. I already know that's my Christmas present to myself. I want a new beautiful Bible, and I'm going to start doing Bible videos. I'm going to open a whole new YouTube video because I don't want to confuse everything and everyone. So that's basically my Christmas plan. We do have more savings using the cash envelopes, like I said here with the 1,000 Rand from the 10 Rand savings 10 Rand challenge. I'm only going to take 1,000 Rand, but there's actually close to 4,000 Rand into the time bank that I've been saving with the 10 Rands. But if I do need any extras, I'll just grab it from there, and I'll update it when I do my end of the month reflection. So that's it. That's my budgeting for December. It's quite cool and exciting to see with the Christmas and stuff going on. And also how much these savings come in so handy. You can get your copy literally immediately. If you buy it now, it's only 50 Rand. You get all of this plus the envelope templates, and it lasts you for the whole year. So you're like investing in yourself for the next 12 months for only 50 Rand, and that could save you up to 10,000 Rand if you follow the challenges and keep up with them and be consistent and disciplined. you will see the plants, what is it, the flowers of the fruits that you what am I saying? You will see the so basically what I'm trying to say is you will see the flowers blooming. Like how I said here, watch your savings bloom. You will see your flowers blooming after you planted the seeds of saving money. From January. In December, you will be so happy when you see how much you have saved. So that is actually one of the challenges. So the 4 challenges are going to be going over here, right here at the beginning, and it also resembles flowers. So yeah, but we're going to do this together in January. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want a copy of your budget journal, oh my gosh, add your name to the list, because we have over 400 people on the list now, and there's only 100 books coming for December. There will be another restock, of course, in February, or end of January. But for now, it's only 100. And if you want to start off a successful year with your finances, I think the best thing that you can do for yourself is to ensure that you go to bed at night without feeling a headache from your finances, without being stressed because you don't know what happened. I just got paid, I don't know where the money went. You don't want to go through that. You want to feel financially stable, financially free. And when I say financially free, I don't mean filthy rich, millions of dollars. Yeah, that would be nice, of course, but I just mean being able to pay off every bill, living below your means, enjoying your finances, and not like living in debt, paycheck to paycheck, owing everyone. You don't want to go through that. And if you are, this is your chance to start up fresh for 2022. So you can get a journal, you can get your saving challenges 2-day, 50 Rand. You get a link to download the PDF copy. You buy this at Walton's or even at the supermarket, like at Spar or something. You can buy this folder and just punch your PDF and put it in here. So in here you can use this to put your envelopes like this. Oh my gosh, to put your envelopes like this in a little pouch. So yeah, no, like you can do it. I will be encouraging you. I will be sharing my journey going forward. I will be sharing my growth. Yeah, we can do this together, guys. Thank you so much. And subscribe for a new video that will be coming up. Also more about savings, and also just vlogs and stuff that I haven't done in a long time. So those will be coming up as well. Bye.